The following contains strong language and footage from M-rated games with scenes of intense violence. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, welcome to our set. It's made of sheet metal.
What's going on, guys? This is John Zakari, and today I'm coming at you with something much different than I normally do. If you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know I don't usually do rants or anything similar to that. But the VGX awards that happened this past weekend have been genuinely bothering me. Now, rather than pop off and be like, F you to this guy and F you to that guy, like I've been seeing in a lot of other video reactions to the VGX, I'm going to try to keep things as professional as possible and explain why I have such a big problem with the way this show is produced. So, let's start off with the hosts, right? Both of which, I gotta say, typically I enjoy them in their respective formats. Even though I know many people don't like them, Jeff Keighley is someone who I think truly loves and respects this industry, even though he does create some awkward situations in his interviews. And I used to crack up watching Joel McHale on The Soup, and I did enjoy the earlier seasons of Community. Personally, I thought Keighley did a fine job given the format of the show, because I know he's not the one who's making the big decisions about how it's all going to run, but I think he did well considering. For me, McHale was where the real problems with the hosting lied. It's like, why bring someone on who seems like he just doesn't want to be there? He always seemed bored and uninterested, and I know that sort of is his comedy style, but who wants to see him telling the same jokes for 3 hours and bring down the already minuscule hype of the show? Even Keighley, his co-host, seemed to get annoyed with him over the course of the event.
Halfway through the show, does that mean you're going to take a layer off?
Yes, let's do it.
All right,
we're going to off.
All right, you want to do that? It's up to you.
Let's do it. Take the jacket off, Joel.
You'll see next. It's coming
next.
up.
That'll be a reveal after this.
I'm scared. And now it's time.
Anyone watching could tell this show was organized incredibly poorly, and Joel and Jeff probably didn't get much time to rehearse, let alone much stage direction, so maybe that could be part of the blame why their chemistry seemed so off. But how about the fact that this was called an award show? Where were all the awards? Oh yeah, most of them were given off-screen. And why? So we can have more of this unwitty banter that nobody cares about or enjoys? I mean, I hate to steal a quote from AVGN, but what were they thinking? This was a national broadcast, viewed worldwide, and it was just a joke. It made the industry look like a joke. And in turn, the thing that pisses me off about it is it makes us, the people who love gaming, look like a joke as well. This mess of a show and Joel McHale's wisecracks constantly reminded the audience that this industry is not to be taken seriously. Could you imagine the outrage if this is how people acted at, like, say, the Academy Awards or the Oscars? Like, oh yeah, Jennifer Lawrence did win Best Actress. Sorry I didn't see that. That was off camera. On stage, we decided to go with Carrot Top doing stand-up. Now, some of you may be saying, well, you know, Johnny, that this wasn't really geared towards hardcore gamers. It was more centered around a casual audience. Well, you know what, that's fine, but then, are you going to argue that this is what those casual people want to see?
That's all that matters, don't we? That's all that matters.
Healthy choice! I love myself. Hi, Mom.
Yes, yes.
I don't want to go anywhere with that guy.
Me either.
This guy here?
2002 Kanye
See
West.
this hand?
I like potatoes.
I will
Yes. This is amazing. 30 seconds left. Well,
Potatoes!
what's your favorite station on Grand?
And the gaming industry does not get nearly as many opportunities to honor people on this big of a scale like other forms of entertainment do. I mean, people miss time with their families, sometimes to crunch like 80-hour weeks in order to make the deadline to bring us the best gaming experience possible. And this is how Game Trailers and Spike TV chose to celebrate those individuals, by not even giving most of them TV time to ensure room for all the other garbage they wanted us to sit through. To me, it's borderline disrespectful. It's kind of funny, I know this video is going up for a largely Nintendo fan base, and originally I was disappointed in Nintendo's big VGX reveal being Cranky Kong and Tropical Freeze, because I felt like they missed out on a big opportunity to impress a worldwide audience. But after the event closed, I'm kinda glad they didn't bring anything big to this show, because it made a mockery of this business, so I'm happy Nintendo didn't go all out for it. In the end, this should have been a great moment to celebrate the amazing work people put into making all the games released this year, as well as the enjoyment we the fans got out of those games, and also take a look at what we can look forward to play in the future. Instead, we got this trash, which I consider way worse than any of the past VGAs. And luckily, you can now watch the good parts, like the trailers and the reveals, without sitting through all the crap online. So to anyone who ended up sitting through the entire 3 hours of the VGX broadcast, all I can say is I'm sorry. And know that if you're involved with this industry in any way, whether you're a major developer who reaches millions of people, a small indie team who makes games for a few hundred, or just someone like me who simply loves playing video games, you deserve something better. As always, I'm John Zakari, and thanks for watching.
All right, now you voted for it, and due to our, oh, never mind. Back to you, Joel. Yeah!
Potatoes! Potatoes!